Hi, my name is Chris, and I want to give a quick update on my Supernote A6X experience. I have a bunch of things that I do want to talk about. Hopefully you can see them. But overall, I really enjoy the A6X. I use it primarily for script writing and outlining and just general writing for my YouTube channel, Hello from Hawaii. It's really handy in just trying to brainstorm and write things out for my YouTube channel and just trying to get ideas out, because sometimes when I'm scripting things, it's really hard to get started. And by just having something where I could write it down, it's just really great. So the first thing I want to mention in this update is whether or not the A6X is too small. It's one of the things that I wasn't sure about when I picked it up. I was like, is this going to be too small or not, especially for long writing pieces? And actually, I think at this point I've decided that the size is perfect for me for a lot of just quick notes and for script writing. For some of the longer form scripts, I wish that I had a bigger page in which a device like the A5X might have been nice. But just to write down quick things, I really like this size. It's very portable, and that's one of the things that I like. I can just grab it real fast and just write something quick. I can hold it easily in one hand, just do it and then put it down. Or I can put it in my backpack and it's just convenient. I'm sure a device that is bigger might be better if I'm just gonna sit down and like write for a long time. But with my schedule, I'm mostly just writing in quick bursts or writing when I have like just some like random 10 or 15 minutes. And by having a device this size, it just makes it a lot more convenient to carry around. So I'm happy with this device. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not looking for a larger one, but this one, I'm really glad that I picked this one up. The second thing is pen preference. And I made a video about which pen I preferred earlier, but 2 weeks in, I can say probably maybe even 1 week in, I pretty much knew that the Heart of Metal pen was the better pen. It's just more comfortable in my hand. I don't know what makes it more comfortable. All I can say is that it's shorter, it feels lighter, and it feels better the way that I grip pens. Some people might find the standard pen better or a Lamy pen better or whatever other pens are compatible with this particular device. But for me, I'm pretty much set now on the Heart of Metal pen. And I'm really glad that I purchased it when I purchased my device. I didn't have to try the standard pen and then figure it out later, like, oh, this is hurting my hand. I'm glad I got both at the time of purchase, because then I don't have to pay shipping and it's right here. The third thing I want to mention is that I've let other people try this device, and pretty much across the board, most people haven't liked it. So that kind of makes me feel a little like, is this device actually good, or am I just making it good because I paid for it? I don't know. But everyone that I've asked to try this device, they just didn't like it. They thought it felt weird, like when they're writing on it. And maybe that's because that's not what they're expecting, and they only used it one time, so it's not like they had a long-term chance to, you know, try this, and they only wrote for maybe about 1 or 2 minutes. So I get that a lot of people may not like the feel of this because it feels like too glassy, it feels too soft, or whatever that may be. But as far as I'm concerned, I still like it, and the opinions of other people, while important, it's not going to dissuade me from using this, because I'm using it for my specific purposes and it does exactly what I want. And the last thing I want to mention is sync frequency. I don't keep my Wi-Fi on this device, so it's pretty much off, and I have decided I'm going to just connect it to Wi-Fi once a day at the end of the day, and I'm gonna hit sync, and that's where it's gonna sync all of the notes onto the cloud, and that will be it. Now, I don't know if other people recommend keeping the Wi-Fi on all day. I think it drains the battery more. I don't think there's that much writing that I do per day, especially important stuff, that if I lost that day's work, it would be devastating. It would set me back a little bit, but I haven't had a long writing session where I just sat for like 2 or 3 hours and just started writing stuff. And then if I lost that, that would be really bad. Most of my writing with this, for again, my purposes, have been in really short bursts, maybe like 15 to maximum 30 minutes, like maximum. But most of the time it's just quick, like, you know, 1 or 2 minute things, just ideas pop in my head, I gotta write them down. And that's been how I used it. So I don't feel like if I lost those updates in one day, it would be that bad. I'm still trying to figure out my sync frequency. I know I don't want to keep it on all the time just for the battery, but maybe twice a day. I'm not sure would be better, but for now it's just once a day at the end of the day. That's my quick 2-week update on the Supernote A6X. I really like this device, and the more I use it, which is every day, the more I appreciate what it is and what it isn't. So I hope that you found this discussion interesting and helpful. If you're looking at this device, I would recommend it if you are serious about just writing and trying to move away from like notebooks. It's just fun and interesting, and yeah, it's kind of a niche product, but I like it and I'm glad that I bought it. So thanks for watching.